Feeling a little lost in a digital fray, searching for a space to brighten up your day.
No need to rush, just kick back and unwind. A friendly corner, one of a kind.
Yeah, got a
Whole world waiting, just a click away.
come on over.
Over, don't delay. It's simply made, yeah.
That's the name.
Join the family,
Play the game.
like, share,
Subscribe.
don't miss a thing.
All the fun.
That simply make and bring.
Vlogs and lives. Cooking and trips. DIYs galore.
Always something new to explore.
From morning coffee chats.
Past to evening panel shows. Wow,
We'll share our thoughts.
watch how the good times grow. Recipes for laughter,
Oh,
flavors for your soul.
yeah.
Making memories, taking hold. Got a whole world waiting, just a click away.
Come on over.
Don't delay. It's simply made, yeah.
That's the name.
Join the family,
Play the game.
like, share,
Subscribe.
don't miss a thing.
All the fun.
That simply make and bring.
Logs and lives. Cooking and trips. DIYs galore.
Always something new to explore. Pack your bag,
We're off on an adventure.
see the sights,
Or build something awesome.
shining ever so bright.
A place to connect.
To learn
To learn.
and to grow.
Where good vibes flow. A steady flow.
It's simply made, yeah.
That's the name.
Join the family,
Play the game.
like, share,
Subscribe.
don't miss a thing.
All the fun.
That simply make and bring.
All the lives. Cooking and trips. DIYs galore.
Always something new to explore.
Oh.
Simply make
Your daily dose of chill.
we're waiting for you.
Wish you were here.
Like, share,
Subscribe.
don't you wait.
That's simply made.
It's never too late.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me okay? Because I'm having problems with my headphones connected. So hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay, please. Or do I need to cut it off? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Somebody. Because I don't want to start talking and y'all can't hear me. Okay, thank you. So let me go say hi to everybody that's in here. Hey to Vibrant if you're still in here. Hey to Bizarro. I know you're still live. Hey Judy. Hey Cola. Caramel Latte. Bird Bird. Thank y'all for being here. So hold on. I got things on the air on. So hold on. Okay. I'm very disorganized because I am coming from today. Everybody should know by now today was Iron Infusion Day. So it went better than it did last week. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Yesterday I got lidocaine. Today I got my iron. Um, and according to my watch, I got a total of 5 hours and 20 minutes worth of sleep last night. So that was pretty good. Although it was from 3:04 to 8:24. 3:04 a.m. to 8:24, but that's still 5 hours. So I'll take that. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. One more day and then it'll be Friday. So we don't really have plans. The weekend is kind of like play it by ear. Hey Murphy, thank you for being here. The weekend is like playing it by ear, so nobody never knows what we're gonna do until we wake up Saturday morning. So um I have to do dinner, but everybody's not here. So I don't feel like I need to cook a full meal because nobody's gonna be here to eat it. So I probably will be leaving soon. So it might be a part two if I can't get out everything that I want to say. And if everybody wants to talk about it. Thank you, Muffy, for sharing it. So my title is separation. Um, is it healthy or unhealthy, or can it be both? Hopefully you read the description box and it kind of gives you an idea. Although I use text to chat because for some strange reason I hit the refresh button after giving my point of what I was going to discuss in this live. And of course, it just refreshed and took everything away. So, what I really want to say in my description box, you might not get a gist of what it is that I want to talk about. But I see this a lot, and I don't know. Maybe somebody else may be going through it. I had to go through it. Still going through it. May even go through it in the future. But I just wanted to get other people's take on it. I'm not a professional. I'm not. I'm not licensed to say this. Everything that I'm saying in this live is just either from my personal experience or something I've seen. So later on, after I finish talking, um, I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up and discuss it or whatever. But I'm hoping that at least once or twice a week, I would be able to have a live with topics for discussion so that we can maybe talk about experiences or maybe hypothetical situations can be brought up because maybe somebody is allegedly or hypothetically may or may not be going through the same thing. So when we talk about separation, which I should have did a lot of stuff to prepare for it, and I wanted to do it last night, but I didn't go live last night. Congratulations to Mo Better because she made to her 1K. So she was celebrating that. So I kind of didn't want to do a live, even though I don't have a lot of people over here, which is fine. The little people that we got, we still fine with that. And if you catch the replay, I really appreciate you. Um, but yeah, and then I mentally wasn't okay. So when I would, if I would have hit the live, it would have got deep. And I would say that what you put on YouTube, people have a right to discuss it. And if I would have hit the live last night, I probably would have talked too much. So I had to kind of dial back on exactly what it was that I wanted to share rather than saying too much. Now, you could take this live, you could not replay it on your live, but if you feel like you want to pick me apart from any of my lives, go right ahead because I don't have the energy. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Um, an incident happened today over on Rodney panel, and yeah, my whole point of going up there was to figure out how can you tell somebody they're not going to take over somebody's page, but yet you're on a panel trying to take over somebody's page. And thank you, Donna. I'm glad I did too. So I'm not going to say your name because I'm not picking to address you because it's pointless. And if you went on your live or you go live and you want to say something about people going up there and blah blah, and you think you're the shit and you did this, no, your milkshake did not bring us real women to the panel. Like, no. So yeah, I'm a dead that right there. And I saw a couple of people in the chat, and to the person who was like, I'm batshit crazy and I ain't have nothing to say, I'm gonna respectfully say, fuck you, and I don't care. I'm not gonna say your name because I'm not gonna give you any shine, and you can just take it and stick it in your ass. I don't really care what you do with it, but fuck you. Take it how you want it. If you think I'm batshit crazy, then hmm, maybe you should get me mad enough and see how I am, and then tell me after I turn it up to 1,000 if you still think I'm batshit crazy. So, um, when I was on Pizarro's live, I'm touching on other stuff before I get into my topic, which is kind of what I would normally do. I haven't really been watching stuff, so I don't really give a damn about the stuff that's really going on because it hasn't piqued my interest. I know in the last few days there was a Teethgate thing going on because apparently someone is missing a front tooth, but then they got one of them teeth that they could pop back in. No, Muffy, they Muffy, they I tell them, see, you know, they yeah, you Mm. Boy, you just said a word, Muffy. You said a word. Yeah. Let me just play nice the way I'm playing. It's not fake, because I can really be like this, but let me just continue to play nice. Let's not yeah. I know you know, Muffy. You've been around since the beginning, so yeah, when I get mad, yeah. Okay. Let me go back to it. So yeah, I clicked in a couple of times, saw briefly about the Cheapgate. All I can say is standing your truth. Ain't nobody gonna be mad if that's the truth. They might burn you for a while, but eventually something else gonna happen, and then they'll move on. So just living your truth. I'm pretty sure it's uncomfortable anyway. Hence why you probably had it out. But I saw the picture, the screenshot. That was kind of funny, but it is what it is. But I don't give a fuck enough to bring it like a whole topic. I'm just mentioning things that I've seen. What else have I seen? Um, Kudos to the people that have made up. Um, I'm not Donna. I'm not. I'm just chilling. Like I yeah, I'm not gonna let them take me out like this. But I saw that a few people made up. Congratulations, kudos to you. Um, we're in a sector where people are going to go off. People are going to downright drag somebody. Hold on, that's my phone. People are gonna downright drag somebody, but then they'll turn around hours later and sit on the same panel and be play nice. So that's just to expect. The internet is like a merry-go-round. Um, one day a person can be mad at this person. The best thing for us subscribers to do is not pick a side. I've been there before in my old sector where we picked sides, but then they came together and kumbaya, and then we were left like, okay, is it safe to go back over there now? Because they could be fighting tomorrow type stuff. So, yeah, it's just best for us to just watch and don't pick a side and let these people do what they do. What else did I see? Nothing that I can remember. Lolo, if you are catching the replay or possibly listening, just send me that email and then let me know what's going on and I'll see how much I can help you. Um, I'm not here to fix your problem, but I will see what I can do to try to help you. Um, I don't know. I think I'm in the I'm in the what would be the word? I'm in a phase or I'm in this I would say I'm in this section of my life where I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm supposed to be doing it because there's a greater reward later. I know what that greater reward is. I'm just trying to stay on the path that I was given to do what I can. And then you never know. It could be 3 years from now, I might need help or something. And I might come up here and I, of course, not going to ask nobody for help because, like, when I went through my fire last year in January, right after New Year's, I didn't come out here and ask nobody for nothing. I was left with nothing. Like, all my mom's stuff was just gone. I don't have nothing but a couple of pictures in my phone, one of her and one of her um and me when I was younger. Like I don't have nothing. So I don't know. I turned to God. That's all I can say. I turned to God and I was gone for 11 months and I had to figure it out and I had to rebuild. I had to start all over. I had to do a lot and it was hard. It was so hard, but I overcame it. But in the process of me overcoming that, I had to practice separation. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. But God made me he got me out of it. And that's why I'm able to do a little bit of what I can right now because I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Should I be doing it? Probably no, hell no. But because I know what's on the other side or what's at the end of this path that I'm taking right now, I'm okay with it. I'm content. But in that 11 months, I had to practice healthy separation and unhealthy separation. Now, it was hard, but I know y'all heard the saying everybody can't go with you when you're upgrading your life or when you're moving on to the next phase in your life. You might have to leave some people behind. Hey, D Love, thank you for coming. Yes, Judy. Now, I'm not perfect and I'm not like a nest out here. No, not proclaiming to be all Bible, holy, whatever. But I am going to continue to let people know that if you trust in Him, it will come to pass. I was going through shit. I'm gonna get to my story. It's just I wanted to do it, but it's just not. It's not time for me to do that. And I don't know if I should do it through a live or if I should do it through an upload so that I could stop myself before I say something and then continue to, yeah. I think I might need to do an upload because again, what I put out here, anybody who has some kind of vendetta against me or just don't like me or want to troll me, they can just clip and take whatever I say and blow it into 50 million proportions. I'm not gonna sit there and go back and forth with you. I'm still not gonna argue with you on a panel, not raise my voice or any of that stuff because why? I'm not letting nobody get me out of body. I've been there, I've done that. That wasn't a good feeling, and I lived past that moment, and it made me strong enough to where I think that's why I'm playing it cool around everybody now because I don't let that stuff get to me. Want to cuss me out? That's fine. But I had to practice separation, and the first separation that I had to practice was separating myself from my family. Now, people say you need your family, and you do, but sometimes I don't know if anybody else thinks that this is possible, but it is possible for not only a person that you're dealing with to love bomb you, but your family can love bomb you too. And when it gets done by your family, and then you realize that the whole time that you've been there and you tried to be there and you always wanted that person to call and talk to. You know, we all have that person in our family that we're the closest to out of everybody, whether it's a sibling, whether it's an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, whoever. But everybody has that one person in the family that you closest to than anybody that y'all get on the phone and be talking about everybody because y'all know everybody talking about y'all. But y'all over each other's house, y'all doing stuff when the other family not inviting to this and all the other stuff. That's like your road dog. Everybody in the family has somebody like that. And your family can love bomb you at your worst. You can try to call on them for help, and that's when you realize they don't give a damn about you because they somewhat separated themselves from you. Why? Because you're not in a position to help them anymore. You're not in a position for them to call you and you go running to their aid. So when you have situations like that, you have to think because if they see you get up just a little bit, that's when your phone start ringing again. That's when your text start getting answered. That's when the pop-ups start happening. That's when they love you and care about you. Oh, you should have came to me. Oh, I would have helped you. Oh, why you didn't call me and tell me all this stuff? You know I love you. You know we care about you. We don't want to see you down. We're family. All that other stuff. Hey, Vibrant. But by that time, you've already got in your mind like, I don't need these people. Fuck them. Now, depending on if you have a strong support system, like a spouse or kids, your own little family or friends that you call family, that separation from your family could possibly be healthy. But if you're alone, you have no kids, you have no significant other, you don't have friends that you can actually call on to be like family for you or to replace your family, it could be unhealthy in a sense because then that person is going to feel alone. But if you pray about your situation and if you really trust on the word of God, like, and you just listen to it and keep praying and don't give up and don't let depression get you all the way down where you can't be lifted back up, You're gonna get through that. And sometimes you just may need to let family go so that you can get to where it is that you need to get to better yourself. Because that could have been the cancer that was bothering you. That could have been the cancer holding you back. That could have been the cancer of why you wasn't even getting the blessings that you feel like you deserve. And I'm not trying to go all church. No, I'm not trying to go there. I'm just so excited about the things that God has done and is doing in my life moving forward. Like, y'all, it feels amazing. It really does. Now, I will say, I'm a little bit, I have questions because now I went to go get a scan with contrast last week, and I found out that I have an umbilical hernia and a hiatal hernia. So that the hiatal hernia is upwards, like in your chest area, and then right below it is the umbilical hernia. Now, it's not noticeable, but I got it from all the coughing that I've been doing, from having the pneumonia that I didn't know I had, and having the atelectasis, atelectasis stuff, and the laryngospasm, whatever the fuck that stuff is that I supposedly have now, that they found with the X-ray and the scan confirmed it. But that's where I got it from. So yeah, I'm not angry with God, but I'm like, you're building me up and you pushing me forward and you're putting like new things in my path, and I'm following your word and I'm listening to your direction and I'm doing as you're asking me to do. But now you got me sick with all this stuff. Like, what is you trying to do? You already sat me down before when I broke my left leg. Then that sat me down for 7 weeks. What I do? Got home from rehab, went back to the same family. You broke my leg on my right side. Sat me down for like 3, 4, 5 months. Came out of rehab, went back home to what? The same family. I broke my wrist falling down steps. Got out of rehab. What did I do? Go back to the same family. Fell downstairs in 24 in August and broke my T11 and T12. But this time, when I went home, separation began to happen. But I was still trying to hold on to some of the things that I didn't want to be separated from because of the strong bond that I had built and because of I felt it was important to me. So what did God do? I had a fire. And I'm not blaming it on God. But everything is in God's timing and everything happens because God already planned it out for our life of what exactly is going to happen. It's just on us on when it's going to happen. But I was holding on and it took that fire and them 11 months for me to say, fuck that. I'm done. You can't go where I go. That meant friends. That meant church members. That meant family. That meant people around. You can't go where I'm going because every time God sits me down and I go back around y'all people, I don't get nothing but sat down again. And I'm tired of stuff happening to me. So I gotta separate from y'all because y'all seem to be unhealthy for me. That is correct, Donna. He has everybody here. And you are right, color. See, color, and to you, that could be healthy. But for someone else, hey D, thank you for being here. Somebody else could be doing it in a malicious way, and that could be unhealthy. When it comes to, let's talk about separation from YouTube. Okay, it's okay to step away and not be on here. And I know if you miss a day, it's like you missed a whole fucking week. If you miss 2, 3 days, shit, if you miss an hour, it's like you missed a month of stuff, especially on a good day. Hey, for the culture, thank you for being here. Especially on a good day, because things be happening and storylines change so much. And if you don't keep in, or if you don't tap in, or if you don't click somebody's replay, you'll never know what's going on. But guess what? That's healthy for you to separate and separate yourself, because a lot of people come on here, they don't know the difference between real life and YouTube life. And they don't have nothing going on in their real life. So they pretend life to YouTube and try to make it seem like it's real, and it don't get them nowhere but caught up in lies. And they don't know how to walk away because they gotta be on here 24/7. And I was that person. Trust me, I can say it because I've done it and I've been there. But I had to learn how to separate, because it became unhealthy for me to always want to be in the mix and know what's going on. What part did my family play in all my setbacks? Um, I'm gonna keep it brief by saying this. Um, of course, I don't know if y'all know my story and know about my sister, but my sister was a foster kid. She was adopted. We had her ever since she was 3 months. She was adopted at 5 years old, so she basically became like my real sister. And so my mom stopped doing foster care because my sister ended up being autistic. She inherited some traits from her real mother. So it got to be a lot. And so because it was a lot, she couldn't give attention to other kids. So I was 16 at the time. And so my sister was kind of like my kid. Like, we were inseparable. And she's easily influenced. And no matter, after my mom passed in 2015, even though I kept giving her the same lifestyle that she was having, I didn't change nothing. I've been giving her, spoiling her, all that stuff. The behavior came to the point where it started getting stressful. It started getting hard. I have people in my ear on the outside, not family, saying, let it go, let her go live your life. You were supposed to be married. You were supposed to do this. You were supposed to do that. You let everything go because you're holding on to the fact that you're trying to still be responsible for someone who don't really want to be responsible for, or don't want to live the life that everybody is telling her that she actually needs to live, knowing mentally she can't do that. And now with the kid, mentally she needs help. So me trying to hold on to that relationship so I don't lose a relationship with my niece kept bringing me down and down and down and down and down and down and down, at odds with other people in my family, because I'm fighting hard for this person who's not fighting with me like she used to, because people got in her head and easily influenced her that life can be better on the other side. But it was only till she went on the other side but did other things in the process to where she can never, and I love her to death, but I had to separate myself from that because holding on and fighting for somebody who don't want to be fought for, and knowing that they've been lied to, and knowing that things are not going to be the way it is at home for real, but you have to kind of let them go out there and see. But as I let it go and let her go out there and see, stuff started happening, and they made it hard for her to never come back. And with that, I end up losing a relationship with my sister, and I lost a relationship with my niece. But I had to separate. And it took me having a fire and losing everything except for the clothes and shoes. Well, I didn't even have on shoes because I was at home, but the clothes that I had on. And it was only until I started to rebuild that all of a sudden she's sorry. All of a sudden she didn't mean it. All of a sudden the truth is coming out on how she has to be treated over there. All this stuff. And people would say, take her back, fix that, and all kind of stuff. But I can't, because every time God sat me down and I went back to that, something else came up happening. Something else broke. Something else put me away from the house and sat me down for weeks and months at a time. So I had to separate that. And my family didn't help. Now it's like, oh my God, we don't know where she is. She's left. But in 11 months, y'all didn't put out an ATV out on me. Y'all didn't put up no missing posters type stuff. So clearly y'all don't care. Because I haven't reached out to nobody. I haven't reached out to nobody. And in October, it'll be 2 years. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, because I think if they really cared, they would have tried. And nobody's tried. And you're right, Donna. I have to keep my peace. I have some fun set up for my sister and for my niece. I can pick up the phone and make a call, but with the people that my sister is around and under right now, I'm not doing that. It's safe with me, and that's just that. But I had to separate because now all of a sudden I hear that they care. People are worried about me. Family members have passed away. When my dad died, I started getting told by a source that, oh, they're gonna show up to his funeral and blah blah blah, all this stuff, because people want to know where you been, where are you, if you're okay, if you're safe, if this, if that. No, Barbara, it's fine because I'm happy now. I'm happy now. Like if I would have stayed in that situation, I had to separate myself because it was unhealthy for me. It was unhealthy for my mental. It was unhealthy for me physically. It was wearing me down. Depression was so strong. And I remember in 24 and some of the early 25, I used to put on my wall like, hey, y'all go check on y'all loved ones. If you haven't talked to anybody in a long time, just pick up the phone. If you don't want to talk to them, send them a text or go find somebody and give them a hug, because you never know what somebody is going through. Like, it was bad, but I found a healthy way of being separated, because at first it was an unhealthy way of being separated. First, I was doing it out of being like malicious, and yeah, I don't even know the words that I can use to even talk about it, to even describe it. But I had to pray about it. I had to ask God for forgiveness. I had to tell God I'm ready to listen. Whatever you speak to me, that's what we're gonna go for. I'm ready. Like I had to literally pray and let go and let God. I never understood what that meant until I actually prayed, let go and let God. When I let go and let God, y'all, things started changing for me. Like things started happening, things started changing, things started to look better, things started to get better. I started to feel better. And yes, I have a bunch of things popping up now that's going on that's hindering stuff. But it's also because I put myself in a new situation and I don't think this new situation is real healthy for me. So I think I think God is going to end up sitting me down again. It won't be as invasive as it has been in the past, but I can see it coming. And I really need to separate from this new surrounding thing or whatever before I do get sat down. But sometimes what you think is good for you is not always good. Yes. And thank you for being here, Colorful. We have to stop extending ourselves because we can only go so far and we can only do so much, and then you have to know to stop. And even though you're doing it for a good cause, even though you're doing it and you feel good, and you have to know when to stop, because if you don't, you're going to have that unhealthy attachment and you're going to have to try to separate yourself. And sometimes that could be hard. Yes, Donna, self care is important. It's okay, Vibrant. I am okay because I know it's gonna happen later on. It's just not the time for it right now, and I'm okay with that. And that's why I can put a smile on my face and be okay with it. I think she just needed to go through some stuff and see how good she actually had it at home, how good her child actually had it at home, and eventually it will work itself out. But I'm not gonna go put myself in that situation. I separated healthy, and I'm gonna leave it like that until time comes for it to come back together. And when it do, it yeah, my life will be a little bit more happier, but I have to be careful with that too, because the devil will make it seem like it's all God, and it ain't even nothing God done. It's just the devil making everything seem like it's all cool, calm, and collect, and it ain't even that. I don't know. Hold on. Thank God it's gonna sit you down. Then you must have heard him tell you to remove yourself before you does it. Why do you want God to sit you down? That hurts worse. You're right, colorful, and I don't want him to sit me down. And I'm in the process of working to separate myself in a healthy way because I don't want it to be unhealthy. I want it to be healthy on all parties. I want to separate clean cut, no hard feelings, no none of that. Like I'm working on it. And I did ask him to give me some grace and some time because if I do it too quickly, it's not gonna be a good look. And I don't want that for myself. I don't want to feel bad and like a guilt trip given on me. So I'm in the process of the separation. I just need it to be a healthy separation for all parties, and I'll be able to talk about it more once the situation is taken care of. Yes, And I have been learning over the last 2 years to listen, especially now. Like, he is telling me a lot right now. A lot right now. And man, y'all, I just wish y'all could just know everything. Because if I, oh God, the things that he has done in the last, hold on, in the last 8 months, man, man. You know, something happened the other day, y'all. And the first thing I did was pick up my phone and I just blurted out, I gotta tell my mama. And then I had to realize I can't call her. And I got so sad, y'all. I started crying, but I haven't had that big, ugly cry for losing my mom. I haven't had it. But I just had to go to my own little corner and I just had to start praying about it. Give me the strength to get past this moment or whatever. Because I was just so excited and I just wanted my mom to know. But I know she's looking down. So I know she know anyway. Hey Rex, thank you for being here. So, um, yeah, I think people should try to separate from this app. Um, go touch grass, go see the sun, go hang out by yourself. Solo dating is awesome. I mean, a lot more people. Okay, Pizarro, thank you for being here. A lot more people should just go out and touch grass and separate because it is a blurred line when it comes to this app in reality. And a lot of people don't know how to separate the two. It's almost kind of like you have to learn to separate work from play, or however that saying goes. And in the workplace, a lot of people don't know how to separate the two. And they mix the business with the pleasure, and then next thing you know, somebody's in the unemployment line. Or somebody lost a position. And then they're crying because the person that they was mixing that pleasure with don't give two fucks about them. And they separated themselves because they don't want it to be them. A lot of people separate themselves from God. And I'm not trying to be all holier than thou or none of that stuff. All I'm saying is everybody has a God that they worship in different ways. But then you have those people who don't mind telling you that they worship the fucking devil. And then they expect for everybody else to follow suit with them. You are right, colorful. This is everything that a lot of people have, and that's what makes it so sad. A healthy separation from a social media app is needed in so many people on here live. Like not only in the beef sector, but the sectors all around the globe in the YouTube universe. Some of these people wake up, they eat, breathe, sleep, and shit YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or Snapchat or whatever it is that they're doing. Especially the people who are heavily monetized and this is their income to sustain the life that they're living in big houses, driving this car, that car. But look at those YouTubers and ask them why they're always moving every 6 to 12 months when a lease is up. Why don't they ever stay in one place for 5 years? How they build a house, but then 6 months later they living in a skyrise apartment, talking about they renting their house until somebody do their good detective work and find out they are evicted Crazy. You're right. You could tell who are unhappy. And that's correct too, colorful. And then you hear Jay Wilson say there's no friends on YouTube. But every now and then lately I'll hear him mention somebody about being a friend and he was trying to be a friend or he thought they was friends or you can't be friendly. And I'm like, the same person who advocates heavily that there are no friends on YouTube, how could you? Mm, that's a whole nother subject. I'm not even gonna get on that, but you're right. Sometimes a lot of these people on here, this is truly all they got. I don't have time or the energy. I have the time. I don't have the energy to do what half these people are doing. I went through that phase through the Kanika Jenkins sector before it fell apart. We was on here day in and day out. I got rid of direct TV. I'm telling you, this was my fucking TV. I invested in streaming services. My sister wasn't even watching TV. She was always on her phone watching something, or she was watching Netflix or Amazon or something on TV. So I invested in all the streaming services, paid for them mugs. I pay every year. I pay year by year, so I don't have to worry about it until the month of March for everything I got every year. Only thing I don't got is Apple TV because I don't really too much deal with Apple products. But yeah, that's another thing. Which my laptop came and it's a MacBook Pro. I have not took it out the box. I don't now. I got it. I don't plan on even using it because I think it's going to be a little bit too complicated for me. I don't know what I need to do with it. Who knows? Maybe later on I might, because I got a laptop. It's actually dead right now, which I don't know how I'm going to be able to do the 11 names. Um, I tried to play around with it last night to do a private stream and then try to share the screen and pull up the comment picker thing, but it's actually on my computer already and all the names are already loaded up. But because my computer was dead, I wanted to make sure that I started this live on time, which I was a few minutes late. So thank y'all for still coming over here. Thank y'all for being here. He never does, but he quick to be yelling it out. And like I said, he makes it slip out every now and then. But it's not even worth going up there to question it because he'll just deny it. And they don't know the meanings between friends and associates, Donna. They really don't. But there's 11 people. So I put on my wall the other day. I said, "Hey y'all, come closer." And then I hit the return button and you go all the way down. And I said, leave a comment under this video, comment anything. And I didn't say why. I just said do that. And I've told y'all before in the past, if I'm writing something on the wall, I'm not expecting y'all to just like everything I put on my wall or don't like look at everything I put on my wall. But if it's a paragraph or something that I'm writing, y'all got to pay attention to those paragraphs because you never know when or what. Hey, Linda, thank you for being here. You might have to rewind it back. We've been here for 54 minutes, but I think I got to touch on a little bit of the separation, kind of without going into detail of what I thought. Okay, what I originally was going to talk about, I hopefully I veered away from it. I did let a little bit of my personal stuff out. Um, so yeah, but I have to learn what I need to say, what I don't need to say, how much I need to say, how much I don't need to say. Yeah. But My day is going great. I had my infusion today. I had my lidocaine yesterday. I had my iron today. Um, I was talking about something. Oh, so 11 people commented, and I wanted y'all to comment before I actually put or scheduled the live. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to go reiterate what I was doing because I didn't want nobody to all of a sudden go comment under the video. So those 11 people, um, I probably have to do it separately. Rex, you have to go up to the bell and you have to hit all notifications. Yes, telephone. That's what stopped me in my tracks because what I really want to say about the separation being unhealthy and healthy, I I I pulled back from taking it to that route. I had so many personal examples because I just felt like somebody out there is they might catch this replay and they might be trying to deal with how to get through a separation, healthy or unhealthy. That's why I said in the beginning, I'm not a professional. These is just how I feel. I but I dialed back and I didn't get too personal the way I really planned out when I first put this title together. There is so much that I really wanted to touch on, but I don't think now is the time, and I'm not in the space with mature enough people that can take what I'm saying and use it as something helpful to help somebody out there who may be down, who may be going through something, who may need to figure out how they need to separate from a certain situation because you hear me going through that situation. Now, my out may not be your out, and what worked for me may not work for you. But at least if I can say it without the risk of somebody taking what I say and dissecting it in a negative way and try to use it for content type stuff, somebody might hear me and think, maybe I didn't even try to think about that. I never thought that, maybe I should try that. I'm gonna do that and see how it works out for me. I don't know, Rex. You have to. It's three different indications. I think it should be all notifications, some notifications, or no notifications. I don't know, but if that don't work, Rex, you one of them people that need to learn how to separate YouTube from real life. Because whatever you might do in your real life, it's not gonna work with you threatening people on YouTube. Because nobody's moving. It may work in your real life, but shit don't work on YouTube. Because nobody is buying nothing that you be talking about. Or you always want to pull up or want somebody to pull up to you. That's another thing. A lot of people should try to separate how they act in real life with the fake life that they live on this app or any other app that involves social media because clearly it's not working for you. And if it was working for you in your real life, you wouldn't have time to be on any type of social media because you would be booking busy. Hey, Lady V, thank you for being here. So again, I think what I'm gonna do is do an upload with the 11 names and plug up my computer and either do a quick live later on tonight or in the morning, and then do it that way, or do an upload with the name. But it's only 11 people. Shout out to those people, those 11 people who did pay attention. Um, so if you don't catch the video or the replay of that, pay attention to the wall. some of y'all already have your Cash App. I'm not gonna announce who, or I'm gonna say I'm not gonna announce how many. I'm not gonna announce what. I think I messed up the first time when I did that because a lot of people wasn't happy with me. But I appreciate everybody's concern. I wouldn't do it if it was hurting in any kind of way, and I'm only doing it to help. But I don't know how to. I'm on my tablet, and I don't know how to. If I click off of this, the only thing I could do on this tablet, the thing I've learned to do is do the drop down where you could add the Bluetooth, change the thing on the screen, and then the other side, the left side, you drop down and it sees the notification. Um, that's about all I figured out. I don't know how to. I know if I click off of, if I want to click off of this screen, I touch the bottom of the screen and flip to the corner, to the top right corner, and it'll disappear. I don't know how to pull up any other windows that I might have open. I don't know what will happen if I hit the X on this, if it's gonna kick me out. I don't know none of that. I ain't played with it enough. I tried to do it last night. I don't know StreamYard on my phone. Everybody says it's so simple and easy. I think doing it on the tablet is easier than the computer. Right. Nobody's gonna pull up because everybody takes you for a joke. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but everybody takes you for a joke. And they just like you because you have Cash App. But you claim your Cash App don't work no more. Probably because all the stuff that you was doing through it. So, oh, if you need to email me for anything, let me put, well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do your job, Vibrant, but if you don't mind dropping my email in the chat so everybody can get it. If you need to email me randomly, shout out to the people that have been sending me the email. I do enjoy. Yeah, we will, Donna. I did. Well, I have enjoyed reading your emails and replying back to it. Um, I think that's the way for me. If you have any questions, if you have any ideas, if you have ideas for my channel as far as topics. Hey, Chris. Sorry, I didn't mean to give your name, but Big CDT80. Hey, thank you for coming. Yes, it's been a long time, and we probably should catch up. I haven't talked to you in what? Damn, since 23? God, that was a long time ago. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Big C is a person that used to just randomly check up on me. I appreciated him for that. It could have been 24. It had to have been 23. But he would randomly just check on me and make sure that I'm straight. I know, it's just been a long time. But it's good to see that you're still around. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I know him from the KJ sector. But yeah, we had an incident that we had to go through together. See, I people say you can't make friends on YouTube, but I'm telling y'all, I made some close friendships with people on here, and one person that I lost touch with, and I hope one day she even clicks on my video, but it's a girl. Her name on here is Kendra. She's a white girl, and if you happen to ever hear my lives, girl, I have tried to reach out to you. That was like, man, when I tell you that was my dog, she lived in Canada. We talked every day, all day long. Like, when I tell you he's close, man, we was close. And then I have another person on here. Shout out to you. I'm close with her, which I need to call her. Actually, I need to call both of them. There's two other girls out here. And then I have, yes, Kendra. She's from the KJ section. She's a white girl from Canada. I know, Vibrant. Trust me, if she was on here, she would have dropped down in my chat or she would have commented under her video. Gosh, I lost touch with her when my sister was pregnant. And then I had broke my leg too. So yeah. I was in rehab. I didn't have a phone with me. I didn't have my tablet. I didn't have nothing with me at first. And then I kind of lost touch. But the last that I talked to her, she mentioned moving to the States. And I think she said Texas. And no, I haven't seen Kendra in the black sector. I can't say she wouldn't hang out in the black sector because the KJ sector was full of black folks and she was right there in the mix with us. She's like a sister to me. So. She's like my sister on the, both have been black sisters, but she's cool as fuck. And then I have Ashley. Shout out to you because I do need to call you to catch up. And Vonnie, I need to call you to catch up, but my mind be everywhere. But it was cool because we could talk on the phone about every day. Like you would think that I know these people. Ty knows everything there is to know about me. You would think that you would think that I know these people like in real life, like hung out with these people. Right. Even now you talking crazy. Okay, Chris, thank you for do you still go live? Because if you go live, then I have to click in on your channel. I haven't been to your channel in years, so you're not in my algorithm, but I'm still subscribed to you. But I just have to type in your name and then go check out your video or something. Bobby, did you leave my email? Or because I don't want to type it and then you be like, I'm doing your job. Let me type it. If y'all need to get in touch with me for anything, that is how you can reach me. That's how you can reach me. Leave me your thoughts at gmail.com. Thank you, Vibrant, for dropping that. Let's see, it got old to you too, huh? Oh, okay, Vibrant. Thank you. Well, I think I still have your number. So I might just randomly call you up and check on you like you used to call me up. Or send you a text and just see how you've been doing. What's been going on with you? Did you and your homeboy get back friends? Never mind. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah. That's probably opened up old wounds, but okay, Vibrant, my bad, my bad. But yeah, there's 11 people. What up? Rex, what the heck? Okay, Rex, but see, Chris had to go through a separation. And see, so you know exactly what it is firsthand, Chris, what it felt like to go through a separation because me and you, we had to go through a separation of the same person. Yep, you had to separate. And once I saw how toxic it was, I just had to say, I can't deal with you no more because you're toxic. And that blew up to be something they didn't have to go through. Like that was a friendship that could have rolled out for a while. But if I see something toxic and I come to you and I tell you, hey, you toxic and I just want to walk away peacefully. And then you try to make it not peaceful, but then you forget how much I know. Yeah, you know as much about me, but come on, bro. I know a little bit more about you. I could have took it there, but I didn't take it there. Rick, anybody playing with you? I don't even know what you're talking about. You talking about people disrespecting people, children, and showing your address because you want somebody to come and do something. Boy, don't nobody take you serious, right? I'm telling you, nobody's taking you serious. To this point, right? Sometimes people deal with you on the faith of other people. And that's because they support somebody that you give cash apps to, that you drop money on. So they tolerate you sometimes. And I'm just being 100% completely honest. Like, what is going on, Rex? Do I need to drop my link, Rex, so you could come and talk about something? Yes, he did. He sure did, Chris. He sure did. And then with the help of other people, they got me and Ashley separated. They tried to separate me and Ashley. And yes, it was about to be a big fallout. I know most of you, if you still in here, you remember that big fallout. So, but me and Ashley was able to like talk and get past it. And we both admit, well, I apologize to her. Honestly, I don't even think Ashley even apologized to me, but you don't give nobody cash apps anymore, Brett, but you used to. You just do too much, right? For no reason. You do a lot for no reason. All the stuff that you be doing and all that rah rah rah, you don't have to do that, right? People like you just the same if you just be normal. You just do a lot. You do a whole lot. And I think sometimes you should separate your real life from the YouTube life. I don't even think you know how to do that. I think you think that people are supposed to be scared of you, and this is an app. Don't nobody give two fucks about the stuff that you be yelling out. And if you really about that life, you wouldn't even be on YouTube. You wouldn't be as dedicated as you are to try to get somebody to pull up. And if you have to stoop that low to just talk about somebody's kids just for the hell of it, just because you expected or you want a reaction out of them, that says a lot about you, Red. I don't know what I just caught you, but I'm trying to feel uh, the liquid in my vape because it was empty. Okay, Rex. Well, if you a dominant man in real life, go be dominant in real life. If you so dominant in real life, Rex, you honestly really would not have so much time for the things that be going on here. If you dominant in real life, Rex, you wouldn't have the time to just be on here telling people to pull up because you be doing dominant shit in real life. I know a lot about him as well, and that could have came out considering his claim for 17 years. Yep, people eventually saw what he was on, and I'm glad I got away when I got away. And had he not been able to, so I know you know the real reason, but I don't know. I low key think that he could be listening. I'm not subscribed to him, so if he brings up the fact that we was in here talking about him, I'm not gonna care. You're not gonna get a response from me. you're blocked, so you can't drop down in my chat at all. I mean, you're free to leave an email. My email's been circulating. I've had it for about a couple of weeks. You can leave an email and I might consider talking to you. I doubt that I will, but once you started blaming or mad that somebody started putting, okay, Donna, good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. But once you started because somebody else came on here and told your business, and I'm the closest thing to you other than Chris, and I ain't say shit or wasn't acting nothing no different to you, and you started trying to accuse me of gonna or about you're about to do the same thing. You're gonna do me just like that person. You're gonna everybody does this to me. I'm not everybody, and I ain't did shit to you. But you're toxic, and I just need to separate and walk away. And then you try to make that difficult until we had that surviving you panel, and you really got in your damn feelings. Yes, it does help the algorithm. Robin, you probably on like 4 other lives right now because you be working, but you won't let me do anything on your behalf. So I appreciate you. Y'all hear anything? It is a bait. If I need to cut my camera on and show you, I would. I don't mind doing. Right. If I give you this link and you get up here and you disrespect anybody, kid, I will block you completely. Chris, I'm going to. I keep saying your name. Well, you say your name on your account, so it's not like I'm. But I'm just gonna call you Big 80. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. He wanted you to know everybody that he was talking to. He was like a brother to me. So losing a brother like that, like I'm talking real close. Like you would have thought that we were 3 hours away from each other. You would have thought we met up and we be hanging out and chilling on the weekends as close as we was. We could have. That's crazy. Okay, for the 5 of us who are left, I'm going to look for this link. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to do it. Hold on. Um, can somebody tell me where the link is? Hold on. Okay, I found it. Okay, Vibrant. I'm telling you, Rex, if you get up here and you start talking crazy, I'm just gonna have to knock you off and figure out how to ban you. But I'll let you up for a few minutes. But I do need to go because I gotta order something for dinner. You are right. They will be Big 80. They are gonna be worse because then they're gonna know that you'll be a forgiving person, and they gonna try to push it slowly to the limit of no return. But once you do something crazy the first time, I gotta be separated from you, and you gotta go. And I thought I was doing it in a healthy way, but you want to blame and try to make it seem like I'm about to do this and do this to you. I didn't even do what I did to the other person or the other two people. I didn't even take it there with you because I had enough respect for it. Now I'm not gonna lie. Do I miss chopping it up with him? I did back then, but you're not gonna tell me that I'm gonna be this person who turns their back on you when I ain't even did to you, and that's somebody else doing you like that. So don't come at me. And he got replaced real quick. Justin Todd stepped in, and he been down since. So shout out to him. He been with me through all of the stuff that I've been through, and I can really appreciate him for that. Yeah, he did. Yep, that was on him. Um, okay, so Rex, you didn't come up here, and I gotta go because it's 7 o'clock, and I have to do dinner. So thank y'all for coming. I hope that I was able to touch on some stuff about separation, give you something to think about. At the end of the stream, feel free to leave a comment down below. If you need to reach me, just watch the replay. The chat will be there. You'll be able to see my email. Leave me your thoughts at gmail.com. That's LEABEMEYATHOUGHTS at gmail.com. And again, those 11 people, good luck. I will either come back later today on my computer, or I will do a separate stream, or I will be live first thing in the morning. Rex, I'm about to go. Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. Hold on. Rex, is
Yep.
that you?
Okay. I'll just catch you next time then if we about to go. Not a big
I
deal.
have dinner to do.
What you say?
I have dinner to do.
Alright, I got you. I understand. I was about to come and explain to you, but if you about to go then ain't no need for me to.
No, I late for like 5 minutes. You never came.
Yeah, I ain't know you dropped link there for us. I had put the phone down, I was just listening, so I didn't even know you dropped the link for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the chat room. But yeah, how you doing today?
See when I come back live. Okay.
Alright, I'll holler at you.
All right. All right,
Hold on
y'all.
for one second. Hold on for never mind, hold on for one second. What I was about to say, let me see something.
Stay up here, Rex. When I end the live, you'll still be on the stage, and then just mute while I close out. Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I don't know how to screenshot that. It's probably still. I probably still got it. I don't even know what my phone is because I need to order some food. Where's my phone? I'm definitely not cooking. Uh,
I thought you had to make food a second ago.
I do have to make food.
So why you just say you ain't cooking?
No, make food means make an order. It's not
Oh
everybody
shit.
don't do it.
You ain't making food, you're making an order.
Yeah, now I am. 'Cause Okay, let me finish closing out. Let's see. How do I? Okay, y'all. Again, thank you for coming. Like, share, subscribe. If you catch on the replay, I really appreciate your support. Those 11 people, look for another stream. It's just gonna say drawing, and it's either gonna be a live stream on my computer where I can pull it up so you can see, or either I'm gonna charge up my computer, do it as a video, and then release it live, and then you just drop in the comments your Cash App or put it on a comment under my wall. So again, y'all pay attention to my wall. Whenever you see me writing a comment, you never know what it's going to be about. And unfortunately, only 11 people paid attention. So, all right, y'all.
Feeling a little lost in a digital phrase. Searching for a space to brighten up your day.
No need to rush, just kick back and unwind. A friendly corner, one of a kind.
Yeah, got a
Whole world waiting, just a click away.
come on over.
Over, don't delay. It's simply made, yeah.
That's the name.
Join the family,
Play the game.
like, share,
Subscribe.
don't miss a thing.
All the fun.
That simply make and bring.
Vlogs and lives. Cooking and trips. DIYs galore.
Always something new to explore.
From morning coffee chats.
Past to evening panel shows. Wow,
We'll share our thoughts.
watch how the good times grow. Recipes for laughter,
Oh,
flavors for your soul.
yeah.
Making memories, taking hold. Got a whole world waiting, just a click away.
Come on over.
Don't delay. It's simply made, yeah.
That's the name.
Join the family,
Play the game.
like, share,
Subscribe.
don't miss a thing.
All the fun.
That simply make and bring.
Logs and lives. Cooking and trips. DIYs galore.
Always something new to explore. Have your back,
We're off on an adventure.
see the sights,
Or build something awesome.
shining ever so bright.
A place to connect.
To learn and to grow.
Where good vibes flow. A steady flow.
It's simply made, yeah.
That's the name.
Join the family,
Play the game.
like, share,
Subscribe.
don't miss a thing.
All the fun.
That simply make and bring.
All the lives. Cooking and trips.
DIYs galore. Always something new to explore.
Oh.
Simply make
Your daily dose of chill.
we're waiting for you.
Wish you were here.
Like, share,
Subscribe.
don't you wait.